Why, hello, YouTube modeling community. That's right, it's the Fat Man from Alabama coming to you from Don's Garage. Well, fellas, here's a little video. I was actually just going through some stuff and run across this old project that I basically forgot about. Started with the AMT 51 Chevrolet Fleetline. As some of you may or may not know, I love traditional customs, hot rods, drag cars. I mean, pretty much anything as long as it ain't stock. This one here, I was playing around with some custom ideas. I kind of stopped on a project because I was kind of stuck on a couple of things. One modification I made I'm not real happy with, which I've got plans to change. I just wasn't feeling it. Wasn't feeling confident enough to do some of the mods I wanted to do, so I parked it for a little while. I wouldn't say stalled on this one in particular. Still, just like I said, dragging some ideas around. So we'll pull the instruction sheet out of the way, and this is what I've done with it so far. Yes, I've chopped the top. That's one of the first obvious things. It's not going to be a hard top style. I've got the posts that go in here, but I don't want them going straight up and down. I want to lean them forward a little bit. I just like the way that looks. It's got a pretty radical chop, not too bad. I mean, again, when I chop a top, I don't want the squished look. No filler has been used yet. That is coming. I've got to make a little filler piece to go in here, because what I've done when I chopped the top is I cut the back window out, set it to the side. The body, the rear section of the body, I sliced all the way through the trunk lid, all the way down to, actually I'm going to look inside the body. No, I cut it to the trunk line, did not cut the trunk out. Took out what I needed to do the chop to get the desired look I want through here. Redid this arch here to get it to blend nicely. And the deck lid's not been shortened or anything. It's just been cut down this line and pushed in to lay it down to keep the body line flow going. Once I was satisfied with that, I did have to make a filler piece here after I did the chop up here, which I'm not satisfied with this section either. But anyway, put this filler in. You can see where the top, I just had to split it all the way up through here to pull these out just a little bit to match back up with the quarter. Once all this was in place, then I fit the back glass. The stock height windows going in, it's just laid down more. We'll come back, we'll flip it over here to this side. This arch here still needs a little bit of work. I'm not satisfied with it. Again, I got to make a filler panel here. And by looking at the filler, I'm not sure the back glass is centered in like it should be. Don't know yet. The issues I've had, they're just not happy with the way it's looking, is, let's see if we'll get it here, is right in here. I don't like how this is flowing together. The post in here is going to have to be cut, pushed in a little bit, and pulled out a little bit more here to get a better flow right here. And it's that way on both sides. This side is worse than the left, but they're both bad. I used the headlight buckets from the AMT 57 Chevrolet, customized pieces, grafted them in, made a filler plate to go in here to finish off bringing the fender out to it. Nice little peak. The grill surround that I've added in here, if I'm not mistaken, it's a DeSoto piece. It was in a very extremely large box of parts I bought many years ago. Filled in right here where the stock grill opening went. The roll pan is the kit pan, although it's been split a little bit here. The grill I split here to kind of give it more of a peak. Also to follow some of the stock 51 Chevrolet line here. I'm undecided what I'm going to do here in the hood. It's going to get modified. I don't really want to do a pancake hood where it's cut out way up here. So that's one thing I got ideas bouncing around in my head and I just haven't set in on one. Same thing with right in here. This has got a big open area that I'm not real fond of. I've considered a big Dagmar here, like from a caddy, and doing some kind of wraparound bumperette. Again, that's still in the, I'm not sure, something will come up. Again, did this side. The hood is the stock hood right now. Like I said, I haven't done anything. Because I've got an issue, and it's in every one of these AMT 51 Chevrolets. I've got an issue with this spot right here. I've seen some guys fix it. I've got some ideas. A lot of them basically is ideas I borrow from other people. Wouldn't say it's an original idea I've got working. As you can see here inside the body, the filler piece has not been cut out. It's rather thick. I left that in to give me some rigidity in the top. This is something that'll be done after all the body work is completed and it's in primer. Then I will grind this out with my Dremel tool, and I'll blend the top on the inside because I got a few ideas for in here. Like I said, I'm going for that, I would say early 60s, early mid 60s custom, and seriously thinking about using some of that era's model car customizing materials. Thinking seriously about using corduroy in the headliner and on the seats and different components. Kind of my tribute to the old timers of the hobby. This is the other thing I'm not real satisfied with. I mean, it all fits and blends in nice. I wished, and I still may do this, is cut this back off and raise this point till it lines up somewhere in here, so the quarter doesn't have such a drop off. Where, you know, I'm not real happy with this rollover. It's square and straight this way. You can see the gap that's been filled with super glue here, and I made a filler panel, filler piece to go in here and here. It goes all the way around. It's all blended pretty decent. This is just gonna take very, very little filler. I try to get everything tight to where I don't have to use a lot of filler. The less filler, the less chance of shrinkage and cracking and stuff like that. I've got a couple ideas for the rear. Leaning seriously about doing a step out the full width of the rear of the car, hanging a Continental kit in it, laid way back at about a similar angle to the way the rear of the car rolls. But again, I'm back and forth on that one. And that's all I've done so far. I've eliminated the chrome. It went here in the rocker trim, obviously the belt molding. It'll have some kind of flowing skirt because I want to build a tail dragger, literally at parade stance, I call it, or fairground stance. If it was a real car, you should not be able to get your foot under the rear bumper. Not something like the modern stuff, laying frame and all that stuff, but down real low. This is, like I said, this is going to be a project I'll tinker with. when I feel like it, or I've got a good idea, and we'll see how it works. I've got ideas for a different style side chrome, stuff like that. Once the body's in primer and I'm pretty much satisfied with it, then I will address chassis, powertrain, and everything else. Definitely wide whites, something in flipper hubcap type deal, no billet wheel or anything like that. Again, I want to pay homage to the late 50s, early 60s customs and the model car builders of the same era. That's kind of the goal with this one. But that's about it tonight, fellows. This video will post later tonight. This is Wednesday. I'll post it here probably in about an hour. Then I have a second video recorded earlier today of some of the other shenanigans and stuff that we do around here. Somewhat car related or fabrication related, in my dad's shop just across the yard. You can see him doing some of the metal work that he does, and a couple other things. Nothing really model car, but gives kind of a background where I get my fabrication itches, and some of my skills come from Dad. I've also had the opportunity to work with other fabricators in the real car world that I've learned a lot from, and it transfers back and forth between the real cars and these toy cars. So, like I said I was going to do some different things with this channel. It wasn't going to be 100% model car related, but it's all going to be full circle as far as understanding more about me, you know, and how I come up with some of my ideas and how I've learned how to do this stuff. Fellas, if this is your first time watching the channel, please consider subscribing. Definitely hit the like button or hit the dislike button. Us creators need everybody viewing our channels to hit the like or dislike button to let them know what's going on, that we're being watched by y'all. Also, anybody out there that would like to have a shop card or do a shop card swap with me, I have my cards here. There's my email address down below. Please send me an email, put shop card in the subject matter, and we'll swap cards, or I'll send you one of mine. Also, fellas, if you like what you see, please consider subscribing. It don't cost nothing. Leave a comment below, good or bad, whatever your choice is. I enjoy reading your comments, and I can handle creative criticism. Also, build the model for you. Let's remember, live, love, and laugh. Let's take care of each other, fellas. And also, I run across this channel earlier, roughly about an hour ago. Scale Auto Guy's Workbench. Go check him out. He's got some pretty good little tutorials on there. Not many videos, maybe 8, maybe 9. It's showing some community love. Go over and check him out. Subscribe to him. Ring his notification bell. Tell him old fat man from Alabama here at Don's Garage sent you over there. Y'all take care. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.